What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Mike's Reef Tank. On today's episode, we're going to talk about symbiotic relationships that you can experience in your nano reef aquarium at home. Alright, I'm going to talk a little bit about anemone and clownfish, since that seems like a hot topic and something people love to do in their aquariums at home, or would like to do in their aquariums at home. Yes, you can keep anemones and clownfish in nano aquariums. Unfortunately, it's not the best thing to do in a reef aquarium. Anemones like to move around, find their perfect spot for flow and light, and in that process they can end up stinging your corals, which cannot move, and they're defenseless against the anemone. So I do not recommend putting an anemone and a clownfish together for that symbiotic relationship in a nano reef aquarium if you're going to keep corals. If you want a just clownfish anemone 15 gallon, you're perfectly fine doing that. A couple tips on that while I'm on that subject. I've kept the green bubble tip in the past with some Ocellaris clowns, and to speed up the pairing process, I used some raw shrimp. I fed that to the anemone. It enticed the clowns to go into the bubble tip anemone to eat some of that shrimp, and then they were like, it's kind of nice in here. Maybe we'll stay in here for a while. And that's kind of how I got them to pair up. Another tip that I learned from keeping an anemone: you want to make sure you have a guard on your wave pump or your power head. They will move up into there and they will get shredded. And I ended up having a tank get nuked in the process and had to start over on my 75 gallon reef because of this issue. So definitely make sure to cover those power heads and make sure there's no way that they can accidentally get sucked up in there. Alright, that's all I have on clownfish and anemone symbiotic relationships. Let's get to what I think is really good in a nano reef aquarium. Alright, so I'm going to talk about pistol shrimp and Watchman or shrimp gobies. As you can see from the footage, in my reef aquarium, I added a candy cane pistol shrimp and a yellow blue spotted Watchman Goby. It took them about a month to find each other in the aquarium, and they just teamed up last week. Let's talk about them. So this is a really cool symbiotic relationship to watch in your aquarium, as long as you're lucky and they decide to be in the front and they don't decide to make their burrows in the back of your aquarium. I've been lucky. Mine decided to make a burrow next to my dragon soul favia and my toadstool leather. So basically in this relationship, you have the pistol shrimp, who is partially blind. He needs a protector, and that's where he looks for it in the Watchman Goby. So pistol shrimp will make their burrow, and the Watchman Goby will watch that burrow and make sure if there's any predators, he'll take his fin and nudge the pistol shrimp back into the hole. My Watchman Goby is very protective of the pistol shrimp. Most of the time during this filming process, if he saw the camera, he's like, "Pistol shrimp, you need to get back in your hole. I don't like this camera." So this is an interesting process to get this filming for you guys. Now, only certain gobies will pair up with pistol shrimp. Some gobies are, mid-tank dwellers, thinking of like neon gobies and court jester gobies. And then you got other gobies like the diamond goby and sleeper gobies, who are more of a sand sifter. They don't really care about pairing up with shrimp. The easiest way to figure out what shrimps will pair well with pistols by looking at their genius, and I'll display those on the screen. I'm not going to try to pronounce them because I'll butcher the heck out of them. And I've got two common pistol shrimp I want to show you guys that you can find at your local live fish store or online that are good in a nano reef aquarium. First off, we have the candy cane pistol shrimp, which is the one I have in my aquarium. They are peaceful. Their diet consists of meats. They get to a maximum size of 2 inches, and they will be fine in a nano reef aquarium. Another pistol shrimp that pairs well with gobies is the tiger pistol shrimp. Same care as the candy cane pistol shrimp, but they get a little bit bigger at 3 inches. Make sure with any shrimp in your aquarium that you're dosing some iodine or making sure to keep up on your water changes so it's easy for them to molt. Pistol shrimp possess the remarkable ability to be able to snap their large call to create a captivation bubble that generates a powerful shock wave, a brief flash of light, and loud sounds, often described as a gunshot. This power allows them to stun prey, deter predators, and even communicate. Now for gobies, I picked 4 to show you guys with their requirements. Let's start off with the Yasha Goby. Yasha gobies are peaceful, as well as most of these gobies in this list. As other gobies, they enjoy meaty foods. The Yashas get to 2.5 inches long, and their minimum tank size is 10 gallons. Next on our list is the high fin goby. They are also peaceful, enjoy their meats, get to a maximum size of 2 inches, and also require a minimum tank size of 10 gallons. Third on the list is the same goby I have in my aquarium, the blue spotted Watchman Goby. I have the yellow variety. They are also peaceful. They grow to a size of 4 inches, and they require a little bit more water than the other 3 on this list, which would be 30 gallons. And last but not least on our list of gobies that pair well with pistol shrimps, we have the orange spotted goby. They are also peaceful, enjoy their meaty foods. They get to a maximum size of 3.5 inches, and they are good in a 10-gallon aquarium. The symbiotic relationship is a really cool thing to be able to see in your home aquarium. I highly recommend it and hope you guys think about it when you're setting up your reef tank. Alright, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Please like, comment down below, and subscribe for more reefing goodness. Hope to see you guys next time, and happy reefing.